Hi everybody, welcome to New Gonzo. I'm your host, Dale Boyer, and in this episode we're going to see part 3 of my MAGFest 2017 interviews. If you haven't seen parts 1 and 2, please, I highly recommend you checking them out. And what I wanted to do with these interviews was give an inside look as to what it's like to be a business person at the festival. So what I've done is I interviewed one of the vendors, one of the artists who was selling their wares at the festival, and also one of the indie game developers. So with that, let's get started. First off, can you get your name and really what kind of work you do?
All right, I'm the beef jerky guy, and I make figurines, and I make jewelry, and much of it glows in the dark.
That's really awesome. Yeah, I saw a lot of your Pokemon stuff the other day with the glow in the dark eyes, and then the Cheshire Cat that you did with the glow in the dark smile, which was incredible. Looks really, really cool. Okay. Oh wow, that's amazing. I hope you guys can see that.
They can sort of. I can see it in the screen.
Yeah, so how has con been for you? I mean, do you get a lot of work? Do you get commissions from?
Yeah, I do get some commissions. I've been selling a ton of stuff. It's been a very busy con. In general, it's just I love MAGFest. You get this great culture. There's music all over the place. Tons of cosplayers. Lots of stuff to get excited about. Of course, you got gaming over there and a little bit of everything everywhere.
Well, yeah, and I was talking the other day about the work that people put into their cosplay, the work they put into, the amount of time to come here and show off, this body of work. And I want to talk to more of the merchants here, particularly the guys and gals that are doing their own art, and see exactly how much it means to them for the public to be able to take part in the things that they've done. If that makes any sense at all.
Oh, it does. We're artists, we're vain, we live and die on the amount of attention we receive.
Awesome.
And a marathon the last couple months getting ready for this.
How long have you been working on the pieces? Because I know you're at Ren Fair.
Yeah.
Is that the only fair you do? Just the Maryland?
That is the only Ren Fair that I do. I mean,
okay.
I'll attend PA on occasion.
Okay.
Maryland's the only one I work. I'd like to change that eventually, but in the meantime, this is one of the things I do when I'm not there.
Okay, I guess the next thing I want to know, do you have a quote unquote day job?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I work for the public library when I'm not doing this stuff.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. Anne Arundel County Public?
Yep.
Oh, cool. All right. So are you hoping at some point to transition into being able to just do this and being able to do enough?
I would love to make that jump and just be an artist and work the festival circuit.
That's cool. I think that would be resounded by a lot of the artists that are working here.
Yeah. But in the meantime, you gotta have a day job, and I think you'll find that a lot of the artists do. A lot of us are teachers and retail workers and whatever it takes to pay the bills while we pursue these dreams.
No, definitely. Do you have an online store or something that people can go to see your work?
I've got a DeviantArt. I don't know if you can read that, but
what is the site?
beefjerkyguy.deviantart.com.
Okay, awesome. You know, I love being able to get as much exposure for art as possible. I have many friends who are artists, and again, the same deal. You know, working a day job, trying to maintain, you know, that output of that's inside.
Well, I can tell you it's a learning experience. I did this con last year, and I totally wasn't ready for it back then. If I had all 4 days, I would have sold out probably in the first day or two. So this year, I knew that I had to be ready for a huge con, and so I've got about maybe 10 times as much stuff as I had last year, and it's been working out. Excellent.
Awesome. Well, again, I love your work. I love the earrings that you made for Marissa. Those are really, really cool. And I'm hoping that something like this will be able to get you more exposure.
Well, I've got a couple different alleys that I'm going to be pursuing. I'm going to be looking into street festivals. I've heard of other smaller Ren Fests that might have a place for something like this.
Okay.
I got possibilities.
Well, that's cool, man. Keep it up, and I hope you've been able to do good business and are able to keep doing it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thanks a lot, man. All right. So, I mean, that's kind of an insight into, the people that are working here. Although, unfortunately, the one thing I wanted to ask him, which maybe let me go back. One real quick question I wanted to ask. Being an artist and working here, have you been able to leave the booth and go actually and enjoy the rest of the festival?
Not as much.
Okay. So really you're doing this for the love of the artwork and to get yourself out and
to turn a handy profit.
Well, yeah, I mean, you are a merchant.
Yeah, I mean, I do have an assistant, though, that has been helping me and watching the table so that I can get away every so often.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, one of the big things, if you've got friends who are artists at these cons, watch out for them. Make sure they're getting enough food, getting enough to drink, because we will stay and we will work ourselves to the bone.
Awesome. Thanks a lot again. I love the work that you've been doing, and that's not lip service. I know a lot of people that would be doing this would just be like, that's great. I'm glad to see you working. But legitimately, your stuff that you've been putting out and the different things that you do really look amazing.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be turning out some new stuff too. Hopefully going to have some of it ready by KatsuCon.
Okay.
Because I'll be doing that one as well.
Okay, cool. We'll have to look for you there.
Yeah, I'm going to make little tiny terrariums with...
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I actually got one from another vendor last year, and unfortunately, it got some mold in with it, so I've actually got to replant it.
I'm not going to have anything living. It's going to all be clay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll have to definitely look forward to that.
All right.
All right. Thanks a lot, man. Have a good one. So I wanted to talk about the experience being an indie developer at an event like this. I mean, how much does it help, and just really what your experience is coming to a convention like this.
Yeah. So this is our very first show with our game called Avaria Versus, and it's been extremely helpful. We're getting a ton of playtest feedback from all the people that are coming by the booth. Our mailing list is growing by the second, and it's just really awesome to get feedback from people who understand these games and are very passionate about them.
Yeah, I mean,
like every year I always see something that just sort of blows my mind. And I walked by your booth and played it once, and the art style, I have to say, freaking amazing.
Thanks,
it looks
man.
beautiful.
Thank you.
An absolutely gorgeous game. How long has this been in development?
Well, I worked on the story and the characters for 2 years by myself.
Okay.
Building the world, designing the game, and then over the last year, I had a team of people helping me program it. So it's been 3 years total, but 2 years by myself.
Oh wow! So a lot of this was produced by you, I guess. For lack of a better way to put it, in the basement.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, and we still only have a virtual studio, so it's we don't have an office we go to. We just do everything online. I have guys in artists in the Ukraine. I have people in Texas, Utah. So the team is as big as it's going to get right now. Mm-hmm. And then once we get all the art, then it'll start to shrink.
Okay. So I come from a videographer point of view. I come from a producer, directorial point of view. How similar is this to making a film? I mean, because you've got characters.
There's a lot of parallels. Like, I started by making a Bible, which I don't know if you know, like a lot of episodic television series, they create this world Bible.
Exactly.
Just describing the lore, laying out all the characters. And so that's where I started, was making the Bible for the game. And then from there, I wrote out a very loose narrative.
Okay.
Actually for a trilogy.
Oh, okay.
And it was so much content that I realized I wouldn't be able to make it. So now, instead of making the trilogy, what we're doing is we're making the prequel to the trilogy. And if people really like the prequel, hopefully that sets us on the path of being able to make this.
So you do already have, this prequel is just its own contained story?
Yep, it's the Avaria Versus. So the planet is called Avaria, and the reason we're calling it Versus is because we added a PvP mode, which usually isn't present in this style of game. JRPG is usually a solo experience.
Exactly.
So we wanted to make it something that could also be where you can fight your friends.
When most people think of the JRPG, they're thinking of that Final Fantasy style, that turn-based, where it's just you against,
the computer.
CPU monsters.
Yep.
So the idea of being able to do that in a multiplayer sense, that's really cool. That's really interesting.
Thank you. So I'll show you. We'll get a little close-up of the logo. So it's Avaria Versus. It's going to be coming out in 2018, but if you go to the website, you can sign up for early access and beta.
Okay.
And thanks for.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. And definitely good luck. The game is gorgeous.
Thank you. If you want to sign up as a...
Thanks, everybody. I hope you really liked that. If you did, be sure to check out parts 1 and 2 where I interview some of the cosplayers at the festival. Now, on Monday will be the last episode of my MAGFest 2017 interviews. In that one, I interview a member of the staff and some of the security to get an inside look of what it's like to be an actual part of the festival. As usual, please like, subscribe, share, and if you'd like, leave a comment down below. Thanks again, guys. See you on Monday. Bye.